And you could go ahead and close the eyes at this point. Bringing your awareness inward, noticing the breath to begin. Making sure that your belly is drawn slightly in and up, Uddiyana Bandha, to support the lower back. The ears or the shoulders are away from the ears. You're lifting through the crown of the head so that your spine is long and straight. Your attention is turned inward towards your inner landscape and noticing what's happening inside your mind, inside your body. Getting in touch with your higher consciousness. Getting in touch with the higher consciousness, especially in regard to your heart. And set your intention. Let's bring our hands at our heart and we'll chant Yam just one time. Take an exhale. Then a nice deep inhale. Yeah. Feel the vibration at the heart. And we can open our eyes. And we'll move right into a child's pose this morning. Remove all of the stuff. Pushing the hips towards the heels. At the same time, you're reaching towards the top of your mat with your fingertips. Breathe into that lower back, up into the back of the heart. Then let the breath travel back down. And we'll walk hands over to the right, off of the mat, but push that left hip back towards left heel. Stretch on the left side of the body. Forehead comes down towards the earth. And then we walk the hands back through center, over to the left, off of the mat. Push the right hip towards the right heel. Stretch on the right side of the body. You might reach a little bit more with the right fingertips, helping create that stretch. Breathe. And then we walk back through center. Take a breath or two. Next breath in, you'll rise up to all fours. Find your table here. Good. And we'll inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chin, shoulders, back, cow. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, round in the upper back, your cat. Keep moving with your breath. And perhaps you pause at the top of the inhale, hold it, and then release. Exhale. Pausing at the bottom of the exhale, hold, and then let the breath come in and move into cow. Again, just keep moving with your breath. Your next inhale, you'll just come back to neutral table. And let's come up on the knees. And we'll practice our gate pose. Take that right foot, bring it out to the side, toes pointed forward to begin with. Leave the toes pointed forward, or you can turn the toes up towards the sky, right? So you're on the right heel. Toes are curled towards the body, so you're flexing that foot. Good. And then we bring the left hand at the hip, and you press down into that hip, and you lengthen the body, right? Lengthen the spine. Right hand slides down towards right shin. If you can't get it all the way to the shin, don't rest it on the knee. I'd rather you be up here on the thigh. So either on the thigh or the shin. Good. And then we lift this left arm up. Gate pose. Breathe. Healthy boundaries. Inhale back up. Good. And then turn the toes down and then walk that right knee in. Other side. Left leg out. Now, if this right knee is uncomfortable, the knee that you're on, place a blanket underneath of it, or you could fold your mat in half for extra padding. Keep left toes pointed forward or turn the heel, toner toes up. Let me move over because my bowls are in the way there. There we go. And we use this right hand on the hip to help push down so you can really create length and lift, right? And then left hand stays up here on the thigh, or if you can get it all the way to the shin. Good. And then we inhale, right arm up. Breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up, turn those toes down, bring that left knee to meet the right, and we'll come back to all fours. Let's tuck the toes and we'll find down dog. Find your downward dog. Let your head relax. Heels are relaxing towards the floor. Tailbone turns towards the sky. And then imagine somebody's pressing in between your shoulder blades so that your torso is coming towards the thighs in that direction. Bend one knee and then bend the other, pedaling the feet. Good. When that feels complete to you, just find your regular neutral down dog. We'll inhale, unfurl into that high plank position, body like a push-up. Keep breathing here. Use your core. Exhale, bend the elbows and slowly lower down to the belly. Keep the elbows tucked in. Bring the forehead to the ground. Keep the legs together. All right, so I'm getting us ready to do our cobra here. So your hands are under your shoulders with your fingers spread wide apart and the middle fingers are pointed forward. Your upper arms stay in contact with the sides of the rib cage. So ground your hands by pressing down into the ground. Press your hands forward and your elbows backward, naturally drawing your shoulders away from your ears. Widen your shoulders horizontally to create space between your shoulder blades and across your chest. And then as you inhale, you'll ground your pelvis, your legs and feet, lengthen your spine, and lift your chest and head off of the earth to a comfortable height, using only the strength of your back. As you exhale, release down, softening all the muscles of the back of your body. So we'll do that 3 more times. So inhale, come up, using the strength of your back. Exhale, back down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So this is kind of just baby cobra here. And exhale. Good. Now, we'll enter full cobra here by engaging the bandhas, right? So squeeze the perineum, the drawing the belly in and up. Rise and then press into the hands and rise up into the pose using both back and arm strength for your elbows. And your elbows stay slightly bent. Lift the chin. Keep breathing here. Good. And then exhale back down. And let's come out just one more time. So again, pushing into the pelvis, engage the bandhas, and we'll inhale, lift all the way up into our cobra. Keep breathing. And exhale back down. Good. This time, tuck your toes, find your downward dog. And we'll make our way to the top of our mat by walking or hopping our feet forward and finding your Uttanasana. Let the head relax. Grab opposite elbows, gently pull down. Release the elbows, let the arms dangle. The hands are on the floor, or maybe they're just dangling. Keep the head relaxed. Good. On our next inhale, let's come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Lift and lengthen. Spine is parallel to the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out and fold back into Uttanasana. And then we'll slowly roll up. Breathing in. You can keep breathing out too on the way up. Tuck the tailbone. Shoulders roll down and away. We lift the chin till it's parallel to the earth. Palms face forward, Tadasana. Root down into the earth with the soles of your feet. Lift the crown of the head towards the sky. Good. And then we'll inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, step that right foot back, runner's lunge. Find your runner's lunge here. Back knee lifted on the ball of the right foot. On your next breath in, rise. Crescent lunge. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step the left foot back, down dog. Inhale, lift right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step right foot forward, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands back down to the earth. This time, inhale, step left foot forward, Uttanasana. Keep breathing. And your next breath in rises to standing, sweeping arms overhead. Palms together, exhale at the heart. Release hands, find Tadasana. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, dive the floor. Inhale, left leg back, lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Step the right foot back, down dog. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, step it forward, runner's lunge. Next breath in, we rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, cartwheel those hands. Step the right foot forward, Uttanasana. Next breath in, we rise to standing, sweeping arms overhead, palms together, exhale at the heart. Release hands, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, dive it forward. This time we'll inhale halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step it right back to down dog. Inhale, right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward. Ground the back heel, and we'll inhale, rise, Vira 1. Exhale, open it out, Vira 2. Gaze over right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel those hands, step right foot back, down dog. Inhale, left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward. Ground the right heel down. Inhale, rise, Vira 1. Left leg forward this time. Exhale, open out, Vira 2. Gaze over left fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel those hands. Step that left foot back, down dog. Make your way to the top of your mat. Come up halfway. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Rise to standing. Exhale, palms down at the heart. Release hands, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step it right back, downward dog. We'll lean on the left side this time. Inhale, left leg back. Three-legged dog. Lift through that left heel. On your next exhale, we step it forward. Ground the right heel down. Inhale, rises, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Gaze over left fingertips. Inhale, turn the left palm towards the sky, reverse warrior. On your next exhale, side angle. So left forearm on top of that left thigh. Reach with the right arm. Make a diagonal from the foot to the right fingertips, the right foot to the right fingertips. Stretch. Gaze up at the ceiling. Open your chest. Push into that left forearm. This is a heart chakra asana here, side angle. Inhale, we lift. Warrior two. Next exhale, cartwheel those hands. Step the left foot back, down dog. Inhale, right leg back. Lift through that right heel. Your next exhale, step right foot forward. Ground the left heel. Inhale, rise, warrior one on the other side. Your next exhale, open out, warrior two. Gaze over right fingertips. Inhale, turn that right palm towards the sky. Reverse your warrior. Reach long with that right arm. Stretch on the right side of the body. Turn the chest up towards the sky. Your next exhale, side angle. Right forearm on top of right thigh. Lift that left arm overhead. Open the chest. Push into that right thigh with that right forearm. Make a diagonal with that left foot all the way up to the left fingertips. Gaze up at the ceiling. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel those hands, step the right foot back, down dog. Breathe in and make your way to the top of your mat and come up halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Palms exhale down at the heart. Release hands, Tadasana. Reground and recenter here. Come back to your intention or the affirmation, I radiate love all around me. We've been practicing the warrior series here now for a few weeks because it is very much a heart opening series. Those poses are all activating the heart chakra. And we'll bring our hands to our hips and we'll open out to that long edge of our mat. Toes pointed forward. And we'll bring the hands at the hips, lift and lengthen, right? Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding with that long back. When you get parallel to the earth, release hands and come all the way into your wide-legged forward fold. Let the head relax here. Breathe. Grab a hold of your big toes with your thumbs and the first two fingers and draw the body closer towards the center, folding deeper. Keep breathing. Breathe through the nose. Good. Then you can release the toes, bring the hands to the hips, a little bit of a bend in the knees as you inhale your way back up. And we'll walk the feet back together, or you can come back to the top of your mat. Go, if you don't have a block, go ahead and grab a block. And keep it towards the right edge of your mat here so that it's nice and handy. All right, we'll inhale. Sweep arms up overhead. Exhale, dives it forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands and step it back, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that right foot forward. Ground that back heel. This time we'll inhale, we'll come right into warrior two. So sweep the arms up and around, gazing over right fingertips. Straighten the right leg and let the arms relax. And you might have to walk this left foot in a little bit. You'll take this block and it comes right outside the right foot. Right toes are pointed forward, left toes are slightly angled in. And we turn our hips forward and we'll inhale this left arm up. Reach for the sky with that left arm. So you're really stretching and lengthening here. Take a breath in and exhale. Take that left hand and bring it to the top of that block. And we'll sweep the right arm up towards the sky, rotated. I can't remember the name of this pose all of a sudden. Triangle, right? Yes, rotated triangle. Sometimes your brain just skips a beat or misfires. Good. And then you'll sweep this right arm down and inhale, lift. Good. And let's just step that left foot forward so that you're at Tadasana at the top of your mat. Catch your breath here. And then bring that block to the left edge of your mat. That is handy when we do that on the other side. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step it right back, down dog. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, step it forward. Turn that right foot down, and our inhale will circle the arms up and open out to warrior two. Knees over left fingertips. lengthen that left leg. You can let the arms relax. Hop that right foot in. Turn the hips toward the front of the mat, and you'll get that block and bring it outside the edge of the left foot. Inhale, right arm up and stretch. Keep breathing. And then exhale, turn to the left and rest that right hand on top of that block. And then you'll circle this left arm up towards the sky, turn the gaze up. Rotate a triangle on the other side. Breathe. Exhale, sweep that left arm down. You could bring your hands to your hips and inhale, rise. And we'll just step that right foot forward and find Tadasana. Catch your breath. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, down dog. We'll do one more heart chakra activating pose here. We'll inhale, lift the right leg back. Exhale, step it forward. So ground that back heel down. And we'll inhale, come up so that both hands are resting on the top of the right thigh. Lift this left arm up, so reach, breathe. And on your exhale, you'll cross that left elbow outside that right thigh. Let me turn around here so you can see. As we bring the hands in prayer, we open out to the right here. Push into that thigh with that right upper arm. Good. And push and press into the hands. Turn the gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly unwind so that now you're in the runner's lunge. And we'll plant the hands and step that right foot back. Down dog. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, step it forward. Ground the back heel. On your inhale, you come up to both hands pressing onto that left thigh. We'll inhale, right arm up by the ear, lift and stretch. Your next exhale, cross that right elbow outside that left thigh. Hands come in prayer. Open out to the left. Press the back of that upper arm, that right upper arm, into the thigh. Press the hands together. Gaze at the ceiling. Parivrita Parsvo Konasana. How do you like those apples? Good, and then you'll exhale, unwind, lunge. Step that left foot back, down dog. Make your way to the top of your mat. When you get there, we'll come up Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Palms together and down at the heart on your exhale. You could stay here in Samasthiti, or perhaps you prefer Tadasana. Catch your breath. We'll make our way to the floor. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, downward dog. And let's inhale, unfurl to high plank. Exhale, lower down. And we'll come up into one last cobra. So inhale, push into the hands. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Push into the pelvis and use the lower back to lift yourself up into a cobra. And then exhale back down, and we'll push it back into a child's pose. Breathe into the lower back. And then we'll inhale up to all fours and come to seated on your heels, and then let your legs come around in front of you. Prepare for a forward fold here. Get all my accoutrements nearby here, so give me just a moment. Okay. Let's try rotated head to knee. So bring the right sole of right foot inside left leg. Let me move this out of the way. That's better. Okay. So left leg is engaged, left foot is flexed. And have to come perpendicular to the body. So don't open out real wide here. Or maybe slightly open. And lift, right? So we're not using our hands to hold ourselves up. We're using our core here to have a nice long spine. And we'll take this left hand and you'll bring it inside that left leg. Keep that left leg engaged. Don't let it relax. And if you can, try to get the left elbow all the way onto the floor here. This right hand could be on the thigh, the right thigh here. And you'll push into it so you can open out to the right. Open the chest. Open that right shoulder. Turn the gaze over to the right. And then inhale that right arm up overhead. Good, and then we'll inhale it back up. Keep your legs the way they are. And let's try it the other direction. Let's bring the right hand down now alongside that. It doesn't have to be right next to the left leg, but over by the left calf. And then we bring that right elbow down, if you can. If not, you can leave the arm long. Inhale, left arm up overhead. Open the chest as much as possible. Good, and then we'll exhale that left arm down. You can walk the hands back towards the body so that you're seated upright. Come back on the hands this time, and you can bring that right leg long and just relax here for a few breaths. do the same thing on the other side. So sole of left foot comes inside that right leg. Right leg is perpendicular to the body. Flex right foot, keep right leg engaged. Don't use your hands to hold yourself up here. You're using your core. And we'll bring this right hand inside that right leg if you can. Bring that right elbow all the way to the ground. Keeping the right leg engaged. You can push into this left thigh to help open the chest to the left. Turn the gaze up. Lift the left arm up overhead. Good, and then we use that left arm like a fulcrum to help lift our body back up. Pause here at center. Again, not using your hands to hold yourself up. You're using your core. And then we'll rotate the other way. So we bring this left hand down about 6 inches away from that right calf. Keep that right leg engaged. If you can, come down onto that left elbow. Press into that right thigh to open the chest towards the right. Turn gaze up the ceiling. Lift right arm up overhead. Good. Use the right arm as a fulcrum behind you to help lift your body back up. And then you can bring the hands behind you, unwind the legs, and rest here for a few breaths. And then we can make our way to our back. If you want to bend the knees and curl down, you can do that. Let's come into figure 4. We'll cross that right ankle over the right or left side. Push the right thigh away with the right hand. Reach in between the legs with the right hand. Interlace hands behind left thigh or in front of left shin and draw that left knee towards the body as you push right thigh away with the right elbow. Breathe into the right hip here. Keep drawing that left knee in as you're pushing away the right thigh. Slowly release hands and let the left foot come back to the earth. Bring right foot back to the earth. And just pause here. Cross left ankle on top right thigh. You can keep a flex in that left foot. That helps take pressure out of the knee. Otherwise, you can let the left foot relax. And we'll push left thigh away with left hand. Left arm reaches in between and we interlace behind right thigh or in front of right shin, and we draw that right leg in as we push left thigh away. Relax the face. Slowly release the hands. Right foot comes back down. Unwind left foot onto the ground and pause here. Find your block. We'll prepare for a supported bridge. So before we come up into that, I'll show you, right? You can have your block up high or like that or down like that, right? And it gets placed at the sacrum area, so not the lower back, right at the tailbone area. Right, so have it right handy for you so you can slip it in there when we lift our hips. The feet are hip distance apart. They're close in towards the body, so you can just barely brush the backs of your heels to middle fingertip. Shoulders are relaxed. Neck is nice and neutral, so you might want to lift the head a little bit and slightly, ever so slightly, tuck the chin. When you breathe in, you'll tilt the pelvis up and push into the lift the hips. Place your block on whatever facet works for you, right at the sacrum. And then release your hand. The palms are facing down. Keep your knees hip distance apart. Don't let them fall open. Breathe up into your chest. You might want to walk the shoulder blades towards each other for more of a chest opening here. And breathe. Next breath in, push into your feet, push into the hands. So you can lift your hips and scoot that block out from underneath of you, and then slowly lower down, just like we always do when we come out of bridge, one vertebrae at a time. From the top of the spine down to the tailbone. The tailbone is the very last thing to touch the ground. And we'll hug knees in, massage your lower back. Good. Find your bolster.
Diane, I have to, I might not be back, just so you know. I have some people here.
Okay.
But, I'll do my best.
Okay, have a good weekend if I don't see you.
No, I'm going to leave it on. Okay.
All right.
It's been a confusing week.
No, sorry about that.
Well, Jack's been
All
in
right,
the
so we got our.
hospital. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we're all good now. Okay, I'll be back.
All right. Okay. All right, guys. So find your bolster. Come up to seated, so you can bring your bolster behind you. Yeah, that's it. Lengthwise behind you. Bring your lower back all the way against that bottom edge of the bolster. Right. Have your feet on the floor, knees bent, and you'll use your hands behind you. Right. Tuck the chin and slowly lower down. Good. And you can walk the feet in and let the knees fall open, soles of the feet together. supported reclining butterfly. I'll set a timer here, so make this very yin, letting go, relaxing. You can place your left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly if that feels good, and breathe into that belly. Really letting go here. Relax the face. Trying to bring the knees back together. You can bring hands under thighs to help that happen. Open your eyes and you roll off the bolster to one side. Push the bolster out of the way. Come back to your back. Hug the knees in. And it's time to make our way into your twist. So with the knees, keep the knees together as you let them fall over to the right. You might scoot the hips over to the left a little bit just to help deepen your twist. And you'll open it out to the left. Find your twist. Breathe and relax. Inhale back through center. Scoot hips a little over to the right. Let the knees fall to the left. Open out to the right. Relax. Inhale back to center. Hug the knees in. Take any last stretches or poses that you would like to do this morning, eventually making your way to Shavasana. When you come into your Shavasana, let everything go, all effort, let your thoughts go, let them just float away. Let your spine relax.